as always, thank you to the members of the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my second channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Link is in the description. Okay everybody, it's been a minute since I have done a Tomy related video, so today we are going to be unboxing one of the things of that I bought off of eBay. This one I've been after for a very long time, so let's waste no more time. Alright, so we have the box open, and I feel like you can tell what it is pretty much right away from the packaging, but I picked up a brand new Cranky at the Docks expansion pack. I've been after this pack, or basically just any set or pack that comes with Cranky at the Docks, brand new, for a very long time. The seller actually picked a perfect box for this because it fits perfectly. I can barely get it out. And I would use my tripod, but the tripod is not big enough, so we're gonna have to freehand this. All right, so box is out of the way, and here we have the brand new Cranky at the Docks expansion pack. So let's go over this box in its entirety because this is really just gorgeous. First off, the colors are amazing. The light blues, the reds, the yellows. This is classic Thomas merchandise. Absolutely beautiful. So up top here we have Cranky and Bulstrode. Cranky really works because you do need a C battery for this. And as you can see here, this is everything that the pack comes with. 2 switches, 2 straight tracks, Cranky, Bulstrode, and Brendam Docks. Spinning around the box to the back side here, we can see Cranky at the Docks in action in a set. They just give you an expansion idea by combining Thomas's big set that comes with Bulgy in with Brendam Docks. As you can see, it says stop and go mechanism lets your little engineer stop the trains. Double wide station allows 2 engines to be used at the same time. Cranky the crane is a real working crane that swings and carries cargo. Bulstrode's wheels keep him freewheeling. So if you couldn't tell, they put so much effort into this pack. Not only because of, well, it contains a battery, so Cranky is actually in action, but you can have 2 engines at the docks at the same time. Now it is time to get Cranky at the Docks out of the packaging. There we go. So here we go. Here we have Bulstrode. Here is Brendam Docks itself. And I'm guessing Cranky is in here. Yup. Here are the switches, and I'm guessing straight track pieces as well. And then we have the best part, Brendam Docks. Wait, first off, we have to get Bulstrode out. This is actually the only Bulstrode in my collection at the moment, so that's pretty cool. And here is Brendam Docks. Very nice. My favorite part has got to be the Brendam Docks shed. Reminds me of the one from the opening shot of Season 6, which is currently being sold on Prop Store's Thomas Auction. So here are the 2 switch tracks and straight tracks of that this pack comes with. And then here is Bulstrode the barge. As you can see, it does say Bulstrode on the side there. Very simple, very clean version of Bulstrode. He does have his classic merchandise face, seen on his very first Thomas Wooden Railway version. That version I loved having as a kid. All of the detail of that is needed is there. As you can see, there are his wheels to keep him free rolling. Dated 1999 on the bottom. Overall, very happy with this Bulstrode. Very simple. Does everything it needs to do. And here we have Brendam Docks, the star of the show. Here is Cranky the crane. I really do like his face. Both Cranky's and Bulstrode's faces are very well done. Very gorgeous. One thing I will say is that it's interesting they made Cranky a gray color instead of his dark green. I'm not sure why they did that, but Wooden Railway also kind of did this, so I guess it's just what they did back then with Cranky merchandise. Spinning Brendam Docks around here, we do have this brown crate that just covers where the battery goes. And then we do have this blue section here to represent the water where Bulstrode can hang out and Cranky can unload cargo from the engine's trucks into Bulstrode. And then here we have a shot of the Brendam Docks shed. I really do like the green roof. I think these bright colors for this expansion pack worked very well. Here we have our double section of track where this lever controls the outside line. And then I will demonstrate how this Brendam Docks section works with Cranky, with the battery, and with the inside line. But before I can demonstrate Brendam Docks, we have to, well, expand our layout, finally. And just like that, we have upgraded the Tomy layout, finally. So here is Brendam Docks. We have Salty at the docks. Bulstrode is hanging out by the dockside. Then we have Neville with 2 troublesome trucks. Thomas is at Wellsworth Station with Annie and Clarabelle. We do have the drawbridge over there. Diesel 10 is hanging out off to the side. A tree and a signal. So already, we are one step closer to recreating the epic Tomy commercial. But it's time to demonstrate how this Brendam Docks section works. So without further ado, let's turn on Neville. And then Neville will pass through Brendam Docks, and that is where you will see how everything works. I do have Brendam Docks turned on. The switch is set, and here we go. Neville coming around the bend here. So Neville being on this section does activate Cranky. Cranky will go back and forth, unload and load from the trucks into Bulstrode. And then there is actually a timer on this section. So Cranky does not unload and load for forever. So that is very cool. It basically is simulating an actual day on the island where an engine is just passing through Brendam Docks with cargo. So what's great about this expansion pack is you can really use it how you want. You can have Neville go across the main line to activate Cranky and unload cargo into Bulstrode and from the trucks, or you can set the switch to where Neville can just go along the outside line and then he can just pass on through. He won't be stopped. Cranky won't start unloading cargo. So it really gives you freedom of how you want to use this destination. Man, this thing is so cool. I think I did a pretty good job at demonstrating how this Brendam Docks works. I think this expansion pack, this destination, really speaks for itself. The colors are great. How it works is really cool. Seeing Cranky in action, unloading and loading cargo. It's very clean, simple. I think it's a fantastic choice for anyone's Tomy layout. Okay, everyone, I think that is going to wrap up today's video and today's review of the Tomy Brendam Docks expansion pack. I cannot recommend this item enough. This is truly an item that I wanted my entire childhood. I never got, but finally I got it now that I'm older. Bought it off of eBay. Such a cool piece. Really was shown off in the classic Tomy commercial that I feel like I should recreate in a video. I think that would be really cool. So let me know what you guys think about this Brendam Docks expansion pack in the comments section down below. I cannot stress enough of how much I love it. I think it's amazing. If only they were making stuff like this nowadays. The only knock on this pack is Cranky's color, I guess you could say. but I guess that is just what they were doing with Cranky's OG merchandise, making him this color. Anyways, I cannot wait to make more Tomy videos. I have 5 more Tomy videos coming, all new items in each video, different items, so it's going to be a very eventful week of Tomy videos, so be on the lookout for those. But like I said, let me know what you think about this Brendan Dogs pack in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.